Well, it's my last morning in Branson, and I decided to come over here to the older part of town, the old downtown area, and see the river. And will you look at that? I wasn't planning on stopping and doing a video, but look at the mist or fog on the river. That just looks cool. It looks really cool. And so I felt compelled to share that. And you got all these geese. Who doesn't love geese? But that is just something. You just don't see this kind of stuff on the West Coast. I mean, we have fog banks that roll in on the coast, but this is a fog bank that is literally just on the river. And that is super cool. There's a nice little walkway here by the river, which is really nice. A lot of people out here exercising, taking walks, jogging. You've got a lake cruise rental place. Looks like you can rent kayaks and a whole bunch of different things. Even some, I think those are pontoon boats. And then just look at that fog on the river. That is cool. I just can't get enough of this. This looks so neat. I was at a place in Salina, Tennessee last year, and there was a little creek, and it had this effect on it. But that's the only other time I've seen something like this. Must have something to do with the humidity. Boy, that is cool looking. All right, there's a shot of the restaurant again. Got some folks fishing over here. And there are some folks fishing over there. Can you see them? Wow, this is just something you don't see every day. Isn't that something? How about that, kids? How about that? You loving it? They got a few of these little barges out here. And you can come out here and fish. Got someone fishing over there. Someone fishing over on that side there. And then here you've got one of the walkways up to the main downtown area. Well, when I say main downtown area, I mean the original historical downtown Branson. Not where all the stuff is, like we've seen in other videos. Here you got a zip line. You can zip line across the river if you want to. Boy, that sure be something, wouldn't it? Boy, they sure love their spider webs down here at Branson along the river. Man, they're everywhere. I'm just glad there aren't spiders in them. It'd be like a horror movie. Just up from the river here, up a flight of stairs, you've got that zip line thing we were looking at. And some restaurants. You got the riverfront dining. Oh, here you can take a look at the zip line thing. Looks like they actually have seats on this one. So you're not just strapped into something, some harness. And okay. Got some shops down here. This is a good time to come, early in the morning. And up the street here, a couple blocks, is a breakfast place. I'm thinking I might go check that out. Ooh, the Marble Slab Creamery and Great American Cookies. Oh, that's what this is. This is Guy's Kitchen and Bar. Guy Fieri. Guy. It's a little outdoor shopping area with some restaurants. Hey, is this Marble Slab Creamery? Did they rip off Cold Stone? Or did Cold Stone rip off them? Who knows? These are the questions inquiring minds have. Alright, right over there is the river and the shops, and you've got these places you can stay. I don't think it's a hotel. I think they're like timeshare, or maybe they're Airbnbs, or maybe both. There's the Bass Pro Shops down there. And then here is the Branson Scenic Railway. So this is where you come if you want to go ahead and do that railway. Train rides, they have dinner rides as well. And one of them just left. And it backed on out of here. Oh yeah, you can see it down there. Just barely. The whole ride is in reverse. It's another engine down there. And they're doing a lot of construction here on part of the historic district. But we can, looks like we can walk through that area, and then there's another part of the area that is not under construction. So let's take a look up there and see what we can find. Oh, and of course, there's a Starbucks. There's always a Starbucks, isn't there? Always. Oh, looks like the trains are coming. You know, perhaps that train backed out. Man, sorry for all the racket. But perhaps that train backed out, and that was just kind of a parking spot for it, and then it goes forward. So I was wrong. The entire ride is not in reverse. There it goes. There she goes. The Branson Scenic Railway. Might have to do that if I'm ever in these parts again. So yeah, you got some shops here, but look at that, Chick's Barber Shop. This must be, you know, now you go on the other side of Branson, a lot of family stuff, and I'm not saying this isn't like family oriented. It's fine. You got sandwiches and shops and things like that. But over on this side, you know, you have cannabis and a smoke shop. This must be Branson's red light district. All right, so you got some gift shops and oh, a holistic pain relief center. Boba ice cream place over there. Information centers. Another visitor center. And this is all the way, this is the historic part of downtown. And then down there is what they call Branson's Landing. That's down by the river. And you can see down there between those buildings the fog's already starting to clear up. Starting to get a little warm. So I better hurry and get some breakfast and get back to my car. I got some more shops up here. There's the Branson Cafe over there. Another ice cream place. Boy, there's lots of ice cream places all throughout the Midwest and the South. Tons of them. If you love the cold cream, there's lots of it here. All right, here's where I'm gonna go ahead and have breakfast at the Farmhouse Family Restaurant. That just sounds like it's gonna be great, doesn't it? All right, breakfast was good. And now I'm gonna head back to the car. A little bit of a walk. But yeah, if you come to Branson, definitely want to go to Branson's Landing, walk by the river, and take some time to explore the historic downtown area. It's a neat place. It's getting a little warm, but I was here early in the morning, so that made walking a big distance a little bit easier. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, look and see, there's a 5 and 10 store, like the old nickel and dime stores. You don't see those anymore. That's one of the last of its kind, according to the billboards that are posted all over town. And there's one of the seen it on TV stores. Used to see a lot more of those. Those are basically the stores that have those, you know, there were like different commercials, like for the Clapper and the Chia Pet and stuff, and you can go in there and get those types of things all in one place. See, there's the 5 and 10 store. It's just like old times, the last of an American tradition. See, just what I was telling you. And really, you're gonna go in there and it's gonna be like a gift shop. They found another section of their downtown area. Got more shops, little restaurants, ice cream shops and such. Nice little area to come walk through if you're ever visiting Branson. Oh, and like I was saying earlier, there really are ice cream shops everywhere in the South and in the Midwest. The people here love their cold cream, so you are never going to be hurting for cold cream if you come out this way. And I'm not just talking about Dairy Queen or, you know, Culver's. I mean, there's a lot of Culver's out here, but I'm not just talking about those places. You got an escape room there. I'm talking about just little small mom and pop places. Some of them that are only open in the spring and summer, and maybe a little bit into the fall. It's really, really pretty neat.